Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
استراحة الآن.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another match of SATAC 2025 group stage between 51st and Persian Air Force. This is your host, Adivan Banana, and I'm very honored to be able to watch with you together the match tonight. Without any further ado, we jump into the map selection and also site selection to be able to restart the server, and then I will give you a little bit more insight on what's going on and what you can expect tonight. So let's get into that. We have 18 combinations of maps and weather. So in total, we'll roll the dice for the 18 numbers so that we find out what mission and what map the team's gonna fly. And then we're gonna flip the coin for the side. 51st told me they are going for heads, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So they pick heads for the red and see if it is going to be or not, if they go to blue or to red side. So let's do that. I roll the dice from 1 to 18, and we have map number 4. Let's do the flip a coin, and we're gonna have tails. So the Persian Air Force goes blue and 51st goes red. With that, we can actually go. Let me see if it is working or not. Just a sec. Okay. What we do is now I'm going to restart the server. As soon as the server is restarted with the right mission, I'm going to be back. Let you with a little bit of music here, and then we'll be with you in about 2 minutes again. Enjoy the music, and we talk later. Wrong one. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, I just found out that there is no music in between, but the server is getting restarted. Soon we're going to jump into the DCS, and I'm going to also make sure that we're going to hear a little bit of background sound. While we're waiting for the server to restart with the right mission, we can take a look at the group those teams are in. Sorry, 51st, together with 179th Air Combat Roleplay Persian Air Force and 69th only flies are in the same group, which is a Group A. And this is the third match of the competition tonight. We had a match earlier today at 1500 Zulu, streamed live by Airshowed. If you haven't watched it, go there and enjoy the video on demand as soon as it's available. And the opening match was yesterday at 1800 Zulu, also streamed by Airshowed, where I think Golden Crown met Elites, Sky Elites, and at the end, Sky Elites was the winner with the results 2-1. That was the opening match yesterday, and you're going to see a third match of the tournament today. And my first stream after quite a long time, and for SATAC, and we will see what expects us tonight. It's got to be probably a very interesting match tonight. The server is in between there, so let's get into that, and then I can share the screen with you. Just a sec. Need to log in. So here I have it. Do the copy and paste. That I mistype it. Nice. So DCS is loading the server now. As soon as I have entered all the passwords, I can share the view with you. Here we go. Let's go there. Okay, now we should also have music. If not, please let me know. Please give me a hint in case game sound or anything is not working well. Sorry, Alpha, so many ads. Good to have you here. I appreciate if you do the moderation. I heard the opening match was a little bit turbulent. Not only during the fight itself, but also in the chat. Hi, Faisal, welcome. And I appreciate if you could help me a little bit with keeping the chat clean. I would love to ask you guys to just write in English. Don't write Latin alphabet, to write in your languages, just for the transparency, and that we are able to check if everything is fine or not. If we are not able to read the comments, we are forced to delete them. I appreciate your cooperation. So guys, let's stay here in King Hussein Air College. We are in Syria, by the way, and we are in west part of Jordan here from one side, and on the other side we are up there in Basel Al Assad Airport. Here is where 51st gonna take off. Gonna be really nice scenery. This is my ever first competitive match that I'm streaming in Syria map, so I'm excited. Now, usually not all teams have all the maps, so it's always either Caucasus or when at all it's going to be Persian Gulf, but this is actually also very, very debut to me. Well, let's take a look at what people are taking. We have here Arus in J11 Alpha. We have Arash in F-18C. We have Aryamir in F-16CM Block 50. Ghost Dagger also in the same airframe. Azrael in F-16, and also Eric PWU. I call him Eric from now on. So these guys are in 4 F-16s, 1 F-18, and 1 J11 Alpha. Let's move over and see what we have on the other side. I got a 2.1 gigabyte zip file from 51st with J11s last minute, so it was really clear to me that tonight we're going to see a lot of J11s from the 51st side, and I'm not surprised by seeing Stinger, Black Pixel, Trout, JP, Tech, and Mad Dog in J11, and I'm quite sure that the other two is gonna also be kind of flanker J11. Let's wait and see what's gonna be. Oh, sorry, this is 6v6. I'm stupid. It's 6v6, so they're complete. My fault, guys. So 6 J11s on this side and 4 F-16, 1 F-18, and 1 J11 on the other side. Let's get rid of this compass rose somewhere here and go to the blue side where we traditionally start with the takeoff. And here we have the bullseye very close to Ryak airfield. Gonna be mountains, not very high, gonna be valleys, vast valleys, so it's gonna be a really, really, really nice place when you go low, and you're gonna see a lot of cool scenes, I hope. Here we go. Let's get these guys. And by the way, for your information, we have also AVAX in the group stage. So it's a bit easier than when we go to the elimination round. There will be no SATAC, so don't be surprised if you see SATAC around. The flankers can also do fighter to fighter connection. They don't get AVAX as far as I know, but they do fighter to fighter. I let the teams know that they should write once they are ready, so we can go with a countdown and start the round.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun, feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear.
The scope of the combat zone, we're gonna come to that once teams are in the air. I'm trying to touch the most important information for this stage, and not to forget, I need to run the real-time telemetry. We're gonna come to that because we have also TAC view here, and this is really, really good. So what I need, the IP of the server I have here, and the port and the password. Let's see if it's working. First try unsuccessful. Would be a pity if we wouldn't have the real-time telemetry not running. Really pity. But we can get the TAC views once the server is restarted, and then we can take a look at it in the beginning of the next round, and also at the end of the last round. I'm sure that I have the right IP, right port. Okay. Nothing I can do. So 51st is ready, and the other team needs 1 minute, which is okay. So both are ready. Perfect. I'm starting to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go, guys. The J-11, piloted by Arus, is going to lead. Look a little bit wakey. Wak wak is in the air. Steve, would be really great if we could keep the chat. I have full understanding for you guys, willing to communicate in your native language, but for sake of moderation, I would like to kindly ask you to keep the chat in English. Alpha is going to helping me doing that, so please, if you keep doing this, we need to do what we don't want to do, and remove your comments. So we have a little bit of bad weather. As soon as you leave the clouds, gonna change probably. This is the first F-16 of Persian Air Force taking off from Hussein Air College. Let's see how the rest are doing. Arash is the last man in F-18. Probably taking off a little bit later to be in the back and let's say AVAX a little bit more. Even though we do have AVAX here, but just in case when the other pilots, the other side's pilot, are flying very low, it's gonna help to just compensate the AVAX and give a better situational awareness to the rest of the team. And is also not the most agile fighter in the CS to be at the tip of the spear. even though we know there are pilots out there who are utilizing F-18 also in a close combat very successfully. I asked Persian Air Force to give me a short introduction of their team and the history of them, because I was not that familiar with that, and they kindly sent me something I wanted to share with you. So Persian Air Force, or PAF, has been established for almost a year, and its pilots have been 2 to 5 years of experience flying in other teams and participating in global competitions. The foundation of this team is built on friendship and camaraderie, which creates a warm and friendly environment and helps enhance the technical and flying skills of our members. PAF team includes pilots from all over the world who speaks Persian or Farsi, most of whom are from our beloved Iran, and Persian-speaking friends from everywhere in the world can reach out to them and apply to join to Persian Air Force, and they hope to see the Persian-speaking community in DCS grow bigger every day. That's what Ostagger, if I'm not wrong, the leader of Persian Air Force, wanted to share with you. So let's move on to the map and see what do we have there. So why don't I see here? Here we go. We see the combat zone here, and we have here a radius of roundabout 56 nautical mile, and you're gonna enter the bubble after kind of 35 nautical miles ish, and then you have round about 92 miles to the bullseye. So quite long distance to fly for sure. The fuel consumption will be an issue here. What we see here from the blue side, we have 3-2 ships, and we have AVAX here in the background. So if these guys hide somewhere here behind these mountains, for sure this AVAX is also not that capable, so F-18 can help there. And here on this side, the fighter-to-fighter data link can also help 51st. We have here on the 51st side 1-2 ship here. If I'm not wrong, it's gonna be a 2 ship or 3 ship. It's a 2 ship. And then a 2 ship left, 2 ship right, and 1-2 ship in the middle, a little bit back. I wish we could get rid of all these airport markings here. Too many airports and airfields and helipads and everything in this area. See if is SAT better or alternative. Let me know if you want to see it with the SAT overlay or not. So the question is, F-120C or Charlie or Bravo. For sure it is Charlie. We have the only restriction that we have here is the number of Fox trees. We are only allowed to carry 4 active radars, and then the rest could be Fox 1, Fox 2, no M9X, and that's it. For the J11, SD10 is also a load. So we're gonna probably see here a couple of SD10s. You see here 4 SD10s, 2 R27s, and R73s. I wish I could also turn the map just like we can do in TAC view to be able to let people come from right and left of the screen instead of from top to bottom, so we could see a little bit more, also easier to follow. Give it third try to TAC view, see if TAC view is working. It's not. Yeah, it's a pity. Okay, so maybe we see a long range, maybe, not sure. Maybe Ghost Dagger. He is high, he's not that high. But it can't be that he's going for a long shot. You see here the fictional Asia Minor skin on this F-16 with the Iranian Air Force roundel. Okay, he fakes a shot. Ooh. He drops the wing tanks first. Why? I'm asking myself. I can't imagine that the wing tanks are empty by now, and I don't see any reason to just drop the wing tanks first. But you know, they are higher drag in the center than under a wing. So first shot, a bit surprisingly, comes from either Black Pixar or JP. R27ER or AA10 Alamo, the NATO name, is going 1,000 knots, not that fast, but maybe helps to push these guys a bit back. You see 51st is closer to the center of combat zone. In that sense, because because the combat zone is not shrinking, it's not a disadvantage, but once they are really in the corner of the combat zone, then it's going to be really hard for them to do any grinder in the length. Okay, Arya Mare sending AIM 120 Charlie for sure to one of these guys. I can't recognize to whom. See how high 51st guys are, and I don't know if this missile is doing anything. Let's get that missile, because the missile is also high, is round about 56,000, and you see two targets there, black points. Oh, it was shot for the one of those guys in the back, not for Black Pixar and JP. If it was for one of them, maybe he could hit, because the missile is still 1,000 knots fast, and these guys were still 32,000 feet high as the missile flew over their head. So it would be better shot if you were for one of these guys. The second one goes for Black Pixel together with one SD-10 from Iris, who is already cold. Let's see which of them is more aggressive. I bet SD-10 is taking over the AMRAAM. Let's stay with the SD-10. It's difficult to fly with those low clouds and also rain in between. So good job. It's going nowhere. Then we have 4 people on the right side of the blue, 2 on the left side, and we have still the same formation from 51st, which are 2 ships spread around the area. They're over the combat zone. Now they're playing in the blue zone, and it's going to be a little bit tight for these guys. Ghost Dragger has an SDN on him. Is he dodging that SD-10? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Look how aggressive 51st is flying. They only winning ground. They don't go cold. They don't do back and forth grinder. They win more and more battlefield in each turn. Okay, Azrael here could be a threat for any of these guys. No, he decided to turn back. He's no threat, and he has an SDN on him. The SD-10 is could be difficult. Come on, he's down there over the hill. Can you see them? He needs to do something. It's turning, pulling G and missing at the end. Well done, Azrael. Okay, we lost one. Oh. JP killed Arash with the SD-10. We missed it. Probably you see that in the TAC view after a round. Oh, Aris is lagging. What is this ping? Who is it? 350. It is okay, but really at limit. Okay, Ghost Dagger tries to chase while these people are running from that SD-10 and AIM 120, while Azrael is quite alone here. Needs to come and rejoin here or join up with the other guys. If they leave the center empty, they can get cut from the rest, and it's going to be very difficult. Here, the next one, the next SD-10 on Azrael. He has still the center tank on him. I don't think he's going to make the run from that SD-10. That is very aggressive. Or he does. He did it. Well done. But the next one, look at this. This is coming on him. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Lost 151st. Was that to a missile or he just hit the ground? Yo, Eric. Eric took down a Stinger. And now Trout has a chance to kill Azrael. Yep. Azrael is down. 4 versus 5 from the blue perspective. Trout says, no, I'm not running away. I'm just coming back. Don't think I'm going back. I'm gonna face you. And starts looking for Eric. Eric should come and join the rest of the team for sake of safety. So close, everything. Ghost Dagger. Shooting on JP or not? Yes, he does. And goes into the crank immediately. The same by JP. Ooh, R27 is very aggressive. This is aggressive. Ooh, I could see that. I could see that coming. 3 versus 5. It's going to be very thin now. R-27 in exchange for R-27. It would be a better shot if it would go for Mad Dog instead of for JP, but it's okay. Eric is still too far away for my taste. Is Tech gonna be here? Oh, look at that. Tech is cooking. Nose down. Does he see him? Yes, he does. Okay. He just got the info probably that Aryamir is on his back. So he just breaks right and leave the course. Trout come in to help. We lost another one. We lost Iris to Mad Dog with the R-27 ET. ETs are really dangerous. You don't hear them coming. And in this weather, you don't see them coming too. Okay, Aryamir takes over his own AIM-9. He has a good chance to kill Tech. Needs to go high to gain speed. When he stays so low, he can't go fast. And Flanker is, I believe, pretty much faster with two engines. So he needs to go high. Go high, gain speed, reduce the distance, and then fire. Here we go. This Tech is, oh, Tech is down. Tech is down. Well done, Aryamir. 2 versus 4. What is the missile stand? Ooh, Aryamir's Winchester, kind of. Here we have 2 IRs only, and I bet these guys are pretty much good with ammunition. Sorry, need to mute my phone. So AIM-9 on Black Pixel, 2R27. I don't think Eric is fast enough to run away from the 2R27s. Let's see. No, he was too slow. Simply too slow. And now it's going to be a 4v1. I don't see any chance for Aryamir, to be honest. He is Winchester. These guys have still missiles. Next, SD-10, and SD-10 is really, really aggressive, even at low altitudes. And these guys are slow, but wow, look at that. Pull that SD-10 into the ground. The only thing you can do from that distance. R-73 is not reaching him. Not reaching him. We have low RPM. He is probably out of fuel. He is playing with RPM, and the missile is coming, the next one, and it's gonna hit him. Yeah. Red has taken control of the battle area. That was it. So we need to see a landing. Wow. Water round. I'd like to see the Persian Air Force flying closer to each other, more compact to be able to help each other, and then not that let's say defensive. Maybe they changed this. Maybe this is the first round and they're just still looking what's possible. Probably it would be a help if they were close to each other. They could build the kind of 2v1, 3v2 situations and then capitalize over the opponent. But 51st is not easy. You need to and fast, very solid and old team. So I like the performance, to be honest, from both teams. So, okay, these guys need to go back and land at their home base, right? They see at their home base, they land at their home base and not at enemy's home base. So it means that they were pretty much corner of let's south part of the combat zone, so they need to fly all the way back. They're gonna go high for fuel sake, and I hope skins are also working. I got a bunch of skins last minute. I have no idea what the differences are. I think every pilot from 51st had several skins, if I'm not wrong. So the list was wrong, so I played that. It's working. Thanks, Spade, for sending them to me. I know it's going to be a little bit boring at this stage, but what I can promise you guys is probably that we're going to see a beautiful formation landing. At least I hope so. Not hurrying here to build the formation for fuel tank. As you see, Trout is going down here, the wrong airfield, just because he is out of fuel. But there's hope. Black Pixel, JP, and Mad Dog can still make it. Look at them. They're 38-ish high, and it's gonna help them a lot on the way back home. The other is even higher. Look at there. Cool. The RPM is going down. Probably reducing the altitude at this moment. Let's see how far they are from the airbase. It's, yeah, kind of 43 miles. In the meanwhile, we got a formation here. AP is heading for Mad Dog, or what? Okay. Almost out of combat zone, all three. Losing altitude. It looks good. I would say all three will make back home. But we need to wait till at least one has landed at Basel al-Assad airport, if I've pronounced it correctly. Is it one of the Assad family members? I have no idea. Let's take a look at the airport. What is this? Damages. Looks that the airport has just had some bad memories. They have a bit of ruins everywhere. He has tried to build a little bit of realism here around the airport in Syria. And we have the statics, the static objects here. Okay, so yeah, formation landing, baby. Come on. That's what 51st can do very well. So let's take a look at the table again. As already said, we have 51st, 179th Air Combat Roleplay, Persian Air Force, and 69th only flies in the same group. The Group A. Mostly Russian or Soviet Union flag here. So let's now say Russian heritage and international pilots. 179th are, as it shows here, pure Americans or North Americans. A combat role play. It's a Thai flag, if I'm not wrong, from Thailand. A Persian Air Force from Iran, and 69 only flies as a Chinese team. We have the biggest SATAC ever, and therefore we have 5 teams in each group. The next matches upcoming, let us take a look at them. What's gonna be next? So we're gonna see In Sky from China and Nemesis from Greece tomorrow, and it's gonna be streamed by Airshow at 1500 Zulu. This is from Group D. And tomorrow, the second match is going to be at the same time as today, 1800 Zulu, by myself, where we can see the first match of the Group Eco between TAW and TFT. So all of the group, but the Group C and F and H have played this weekend. So Group G, B, A, D, and E gonna have one match, and then March 7 we're gonna see Group C, and March 8 we're gonna see Group F, and March 8 again see Group H, and then we have one match per group from there. Nice. Oh, I see here I have a little bit of mishap with Master Arm logo. Let's see if I can correct this quickly. And with that, I give a shout out to the sponsors. Without their support, we'll not be able to provide you with the prices, and also for sure the server that we are flying at is sponsored by Master Arms. We have Heat Blur, Lot ADC, Magnitude 3, Eagle Dynamics for sure, as a sponsor also. So thanks a lot on behalf of 51st and the community. Great. So that was a valid landing, I would say. So let's go and change the score. 451st blue score 1 the first round. So what we do is we're gonna restart the server again for the sake of scripts and everything running well, and then we're gonna be back in a couple of minutes. Grab something to eat or drink if you like. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna see the second round of the match very soon, just here, and I send you to a very, very short intermission.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 6 DME at 3000.
خاكي شيبي. استراحة الآن.
Okay, we are back, and trying to restart a server for a second time just because there was an issue joining the slots. My DC has also crashed, but seems looking better. Okay. Looks good. Much better. Perfect. Okay, 51st, move down to King Hussein College. Here we are. Oops. It's connected. Do like this. Good. So, in case you have joined the stream shortly, we saw the first round, the dominance of 51st. they made to go back and land with 3 airframes. One they lost due to lack of fuel on the way, not completely lost, made to land at one of the many airfields in this map. But didn't make home, but it doesn't matter. We need just one airframe to get back home and land to secure the victory for the round. As you see, 51st 1, Persian Air Force 0. As they make to come back, and we're gonna see the third round, let us know. The prediction poll is running. The result is very interesting, but the prediction is still running for another 20 minutes or something, so make sure you let us know what you think. Master Arms is here. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show. And thanks a lot for sponsoring the servers. So, Persian Air Force needs to go to blue. I think. Because of the dice we just rolled, or let's say the cone we have flipped. I could go and change also the scoreboard, but the thing is that I set the scoreboard beforehand, and yeah, it's a bit too much to just change it very shortly before the match starts when we do the coin flip. So I leave it like that. So in this match, Persian Air Force is blue and 51st is red by the flip. Okay, it's different in let's see what the difficulty is. There's some problems there, or what? What was the problem in the first round? Can you please elaborate in English? Okay, let me ask tech. To me, I would just inform that they do not need to change the side between 2 rounds, but 51st has also difficulties to slot a red. So let's see if it is the case. So they are on the red side now. And we need to send the okay. So apparently there is some issues with the mission so that 51st cannot go blue. Whatever it is, we will see 51st on the red side also for this round. I knew that for 1 minute I doubt if wrong or right, because I know that between the rounds you need to change the airport, but apparently there is a problem here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we found out what the mission is. The difficulty is. The difficulty is the number of the 11s. Only 4 are available on the blue side, so there's a mission error probably, and these guys on the 51st side have 6 for that. We send off to blue and 51st stays red. To solve the issue was a small one, and we need to overwrite or edit the mission again. Probably a change of, or let's say change of airframes on the mission while it was saved, because I can't imagine that the mission is not tested previously. Should be a minor saving issue, as they have changed some airframes by mistake and then saved the mission and distributed that to the server. Okay. Good. Let's stay with Basel al-Assad here. Watch 51st taking off this time. Okay, we have here a little bit more information on pilots, I believe. Kill marks, logos, whatever. We have here the Soviet Union flag. Here we have, I believe, Bangladesh, and then we have Russia, the other one. This one has no, and this one has also Russia again. Okay, so a little bit of customization. Nice. At any moment they start to taxi. Okay, I ask the both sides to let me know once they're ready, then we can give the go by counting down. So Oh, the prediction so far is not really surprising by the result of the first round, but I'm not that sure. I'm not that sure like the majority is. So, yeah. You're welcome, Master Arms. It's probably Wiper behind that. Thanks for watching. I have a good ping to the server. Everything's looking good. We did see one or two moments where some of the pilots were lagging, but I think this is not with regard to the server. This is with regard to the internet connection. Unfortunately, some communities, some countries, from some countries, they suffer under long distance ping, and also some needs to join DCS via VPN, which is really annoying, but it shows dedication and will to be here and populate this I would say competition, but it's actually at the end it's kind of friendly gathering from all over the world, different nation, different countries, and it's the beauty of DCS. Even though it's a mil sim and lots going on out there, but we have very nice examples of teams like 9G, for example, bringing Belarusians, Russians, and Ukrainian pilots together, and this is the beauty of DCS, I believe. My humble opinion. Okay. At any time, we will experience the run, office taxiing. 51st is still not. Okay, we get the information that 51st is also kicking off taxi. Hey Jim G, welcome to the show, my friend. I'm okay, hope you too. Enjoying the show? You're probably cheering Persian Air Force. Let's do so. These guys need more support in the second round. Maybe it helps them to come back and help us see a third round tonight. I extremely apologize for not being able to provide you with TAC view. The reason is the real-time telemetry didn't work for me. What I can do is trying to get the TAC view now. Let me check. And then we can watch it while these guys are ingressing or flying towards the combat zone. Take that time to watch the TAC views. Here we go. Modified February 22nd. February 28th. This should be, we should have here. Yeah. I think I have got the tech view. Yep. Should be, let me download it. Unless it cannot download. Why? Okay, both teams are ready. Great. We can count down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Here we go, guys. 51st J11s up in Basel Al Assad Airport. Look at that soup. Beautiful. By the way, since the update, before the last update, I got rid of a lot of jitterings that I had while streaming. So these two guys were taken off later. This is exactly the two ship that is flying back, while the other ones taking their time going right and left, have a longer route to fly. That's why they take off as first. And the last two ship is rolling. Let me know if the music is too loud for you guys, please. The first Mad Dog is talking about someone's call sign. He is interested to know what is the story behind the call sign. I'm not sure if it is me who is meant. Let me know, my dear Mad Dog, and probably I will share it with you. It's not that secret. Very beautiful. Wow. Like it. Sounds good, guys. Music, game sound, my poor voice. Let me know. So, while these guys are flying towards the bullseye. Let me see if I can share the TAC view with you. Probably I can. What a stupid question. So I've downloaded it. Let me see if I have the right one. Blup, blup, blup. Why it's not there? Just downloaded it. Ah. And give it another try. 4 megabyte. Yeah, here we go. Seems to be valid. So let's reduce the music a little bit and go over TAC view. So here's what I got from the first round. We played fast. Now that we missed something from the second round. As we saw, 3-2 ships, right and left flank, in the middle from the 51st. This side is also kind of 3-2 ships. Yeah, we saw a little bit of lags here, as I explained, but then was a little bit better on our side. I hope it's had no negative effect on the missiles following, tracking. We'll see. First shot came surprisingly from 51st, and then you see here that 51st gaining land turn for turn, pass for path. Look, they are firing from back, turning them cold, continue to be aggressive, not going cold, defending in the width. Okay, they have entered the bubble. Let's watch it then later once we are having time, when the teams are going back to land. And now watch what is going on in the game. Yeah, Mad Dog's writing that's interested in my call sign. Well, it is just like I fly awfully. I mean, my flight skill is so bad that I thought only Banana could express my flying style. And yeah, I just didn't want to be too bold, and I thought it's actually a good thing. I need to say there are lots of call sign out there I could take, but they were less humble. And there are some call signs that are too many people carrying, like Viper and Eagle and Golden and things like that. So I thought, why not Banana? Simple, funny, I thought. And yeah, whenever I get hit, it's Banana. Don't take it seriously. So I see, you see here, these guys for the ones, I'm not the best or not expert at all, just telling you what I can see. Probably you can tell even more, but unfortunately the microphone is here with me, so I hope it's not boring for you. But for the young pilots, maybe it's going to be a little bit of experience here, as we all are started with the competitive and watched other teams flying. You see 51st is flying in the width, so with that they're always in a notch position. They have chance to notch the missiles for sure, but the main reason is not notching those missiles from that long distance. More or less it's just because they don't need to go cold and they don't need to consume fuel to go back and forth and do grinder. They can save fuel, they can stay at high altitude, and they can just fire these missiles, because these missiles need to be in a turn with 1.82 Gs all the time. And then, as you see, it's 600 knots of speed and is not reaching any of these guys, even though they are still high and they're saving fuel. And then they can also shoot from that position. Look at that. They can shoot on the right flank while they're flying right, and then they turn back, go left, and then fire also on the possible bandits on the left side. So they are there, less fuel consumption. They gain land with every pass. Oh, here we lost one. Look at that. Yep. Black Pixel took down Ghost Dragger. And so they make to stay aggressive, save fuel, and also gain land. While I was talking, we had a disconnect or not. So Ghost Dagger died, stayed disconnected. So we had, unfortunately, a disconnect on the red side and a kill or loss on the blue side. So the balance is there again. That's a shame. I don't know what's happened to Spade. It's really, really shame. Okay. Now 51st is coming down. Now they're coming down. Go into the soup. You can see here probably when I take the black pixel to see they go down under the cloud where the visibility is lower, and then take advantage of the flanker capabilities. Again, the same scenario. They just gain ground little by little. And okay, Iris is lagging still. His ping is 260 is okay. Kind of. And you see these guys doing all these way. Look, they go all the way back and come at this low altitude. And this is very fuel consuming. That's the difference between the two styles. Both valid, not bad when you grind, but it is, in that sense, from 51st, better executed, I think, with regards to the fuel consumption. Yeah, Spade's got a connection timeout, unfortunately. Okay, so 51st, very compact altogether. Everyone is low. Look at that, with the exception of JP, who is safe back there. SC-10s are more aggressive than AIM 120 Charlie at this altitude. They have lower drag and I think longer burn time. Iris is suffering from connection issue, I believe. Okay, Persian Air Force is pretty much careful, which is understandable. They don't want to lose this round. So the 51st they were a bit more aggressive in the first round. JP is trying to go round and come from behind, I believe. Having AVAX, would that help? These guys probably see him. They're not reacting to that. They see the danger coming from left, but going the other direction. So Magic needs to do something. Okay, I am not sure if Ghost Dagger is the leader, and losing the leader could be an issue when you're too much relied on him. I'm not sure, and I have no insider information, but if it's the case, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But in the experienced team, since these guys are flying also for several years, I believe that someone is taking over and can conduct the task as well as the leader do. Here we have Iris. Goes down to that SD10. Now it's gonna get difficult. 5 versus 4 from red perspective. Oh, we also lost here on this side. Iris killed also JP, so they traded, kind of. No, they not traded. He just killed him, and he was shot. Iris was shot by the other pilot. Now another blue went down. That was Azrael, killed by Stinger's SD-10. Now we have Trout in the driver's seat. Let's take him. He has the option to fire on 2 people. One is on his 3 block, and the other one is coming head on. He is also shorter distance. He's waiting and luring for him. Thinks he has fired. He hasn't. He is successful. Goes probably for the second guy. Here we have him. Look at that. He's coming, the F-16. He didn't see him. He probably didn't see the F-16. Now he sees him. But the F-16 didn't see him, even though he was flaring. How could it happen? He was flaring all the time, but Eric managed not to see him. Eric on Stinger with aim 9. SD-10 on him. Needs to go down. Needs to go down. He needs to do a split S. Split S. Wow, that was close. That was really close. Very well done. And Eric here on this side did the job. Ahmed, 2 versus 2. Unbelievable. What a match. Look at this. It's gonna trade. Not. Ooh, Arya's down. 2 versus 1. What a match. Look at that. Still 5 missiles. One of them radar guided. Active. And he has only 1 aim 9. Stinger has also R27. Oh, this is going to be really difficult for Eric. This is going to be difficult. If he managed to take these 2 down, it's going to be the man of the match. Fluggy, I will explain what SATAC is to you in a jiff. SD-10 on Eric Oh my goodness. Ooh. Wow. That was absolutely insane. For 1 second, I thought, okay, he makes to just take advantage of that last one aim 9 and take one of Black Pixel or Stinger down. He has probably a little bit of chance, even though he was down to guns. Write history tonight. It's difficult, really difficult. It's even the 1 versus 1 when you have no missiles. Difficult when you have only one IR missile. You have 2 guys on you, J11, bad weather, load down the deck. All these come together. It's really, really, really difficult. Look at that weather. Guys, believe me, it's not easy to fly like that. So, Sluggy, for you, SATAC is one of the oldest competitive tournaments for DCS, and it depends if you have a team or not. You can bring your team and sign up for the next SATAC, for example. If you have 6 pilots, at least 6, because you need to have also some reserve, or you take advantage of the mercenary pool and ask if there are some people out there who can help you to bid your 6 for a match. You can take 2 mercenaries with you into every single match. Can be different people, but you need to have at least 4 pilots of your own. The server is multiplayer. You get access once you're part of the tournament and you have signed up, and you go on the competition in the group stage where we are now. This is the first weekend of a SATAC. Tournament has just started. Means that you need to wait till the next SATAC in a couple of months. And yeah, what you need is only trained people. Come here, do your first experiences. And if you don't have team, there are lots of teams out there. I'll put the SATAC Discord link here in the chat, so you can get there. You can get to know rest of teams. Ask if you can join them. Most of teams, I would say, they are looking for good pilots always, so that will be no difficulties to find a team. They're less experienced, then there are also some squadrons are there who also invest in training, and they train you for that purpose. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I can explain a little bit more to you. Yeah, Steve, it looks like 51st is the winner. We need to wait till they have landed, and in between, our prediction round is over. 68% of the people said 51st is gonna win, and 32 people said Persian Air Force is gonna win. So the prediction was completed. The result was 51st. I don't think we need to wait and see if this is really happening. The prediction is complete. And congratulations. To the people 8 people from the chat got the points. Reward of the prediction. Congratulations to them. Well done, Persian Air Force, and what a round, what a match, says Wiper from Masteron. Thank you. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Even though it's a bit early, we need to wait, but I don't think that's going to be difficult for 51st to go on land. And so let's go and watch a tac view of the first round where we have stopped. Moving to the tac view. So let it run again. Reduce the speed to 1 time and see what's happened there. Again. They were fighting in 2 different areas, left and right side of the combat zone. I believe the strength of 51st here were Mad Dog and Tech going back and forth and just changing the balance of the battlefield at all times. So whenever it was needed, there were 4 people here on this side, and then they could switch the power to the other by moving to the other side. Burning at high altitudes in the beginning. Dodging the missiles that way. Tech goes to the dive. I think the missile was not for him. The missile was for Black Pixel here. Yeah. We just G'd out the blue missile. Stagger comes in. Can take a good shot on JP, but he doesn't do that. He goes defensive and disregards. Also not that bad. Also a clever move. Not to risk too much. Here. Aryamer shoots on JP. JP need to defend here, and then here goes Dagger. It's a really good chance to just chase him by going high in the altitude, gaining speed, following him, shooting on him, and then turning back. It didn't happen, and these missiles were also no factor at this stage. Let's take a look what happened on the other side. Here we had Stinger on Azrael. I think Azrael went down on that SD-10. If I'm not wrong. I mean, I saw it. No, he just pulled it into the ground. Exactly. The other one was deadlier. And Azrael is down here, I think. It was the Trout shot. Here. It turns back to him while keeping Eric with those missiles busy. Stinger is also running to notch that missile, but the radar cross section was probably too big. They hear Trout. Here's Azrael down. This was the scene that we saw all together. Yeah. Okay, back to the right side. By the way, thank you guys. Ashian, Lucky, Ishoika, and all the other guys who just followed the channel. more to come from SATAC in the next couple of days. When you go on the main page on my Twitch channel, you see also the link to the other streamers account. If you want, you can also follow them. Then you don't need to go to Discord. Oh, here we lost. No, okay. Then you don't need to wait for the Discord announcement to come. You see the streamers as soon as they go live, and you know exactly what they are streaming. Good shot from Ghost Dagger. Same time from JP, but look at that. Look at how efficient the R27 is. Amram is not. Amram is shot even earlier. Look at that. Quite the same time. Quite the same time. But look at that distance. What R27 with those big pins is traveling in the time, and how lazy the Amram is. Iris knows what I'm talking about. He's also in J11. It was difficult probably to recognize Mad Dog, so he shot on the further back targets, which also turned cold. Tech is busy with Eric there or down there because we just turned everything around. So down there, Tech is busy with Eric. Ariamer comes, Tech let go and go a little bit right and wait for JP and Stinger, I think here. No, Trout, exactly, to come and back him while Iris goes down up there on a missile exchange with Mad Dog. Lots of flares everywhere. They're afraid of the ETs. Very deadly missile. Okay, let's don't miss the landing. I think the rest we saw. Let's go and see the landing. Beautiful misty weather. I need to wait till they come to standstill. Thanks again to the sponsors: Cloud ADC, Heat Blur, Master Arm, Managed Servers, Magnitude 3, and Eagle Dynamics. All the others, Razbam, not to forget, and I'm pretty much confident to announce the winner of the match tonight. 51st did it on 2 rounds in sequence. We're gonna update the tables. Tomorrow gonna be 2 matches, 1500 Zulu and 1800 Zulu by Airshot and myself. We're gonna see Tar, the Art of War, I don't need to introduce that team to you. One of the biggest teams of all DCS time versus TFT. Oh, Task Force Trident. And we're really close. What is this? What I'm showing? So, looks better. Okay. And expect you guys to be there. Watch that with me together. Thanks for watching. We don't have any interview today, just because the teams, the Persian Air Force is very far behind us from time perspective, and these guys were probably quite tired, so we won't have any interview tonight. Thanks for watching with me. Thanks for your support and everything. Sorry if there were some hiccups up there. Again, the first match of the tournament I stream, and please let me know if you wish anything for the future streams. Have a great rest of Saturday. See you tomorrow. Don't forget it, and stay safe. Take care, guys.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report to field in sight. Follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.